Okay. Uh-oh. Some of that butter got in the microwave. Alright, I think we're good. Okay. Now comes the part that I like to add. Makes a big difference. I think I saw it in a recipe once, but most peanut butter balls don't use this. I think that's a mistake. And that is graham crackers. This gives it the crunch. Adds a lot to the texture. I like to add nuts. Like if you have a can of assorted nuts, that's another good thing to add to give the peanut butter layer a lot of crunch. Cashews and almonds, all that stuff is excellent for the crunch aspect, but this is the budget version of that. I guess I'll just crack them in my fingers. I'm not really sure. I feel like there could be a better way to do this, but like if I had a Ziploc bag, that would be ideal. The idea is to add crunchiness to the peanut butter. It makes it way more exciting. I imagine you could just use crunchy peanut butter too, though. But this is how I do it. Everybody loved when I put mixed nuts in this, in my peanut butter balls. But we're not making peanut butter balls. We're doing a spin-off of that. We're making peanut butter cookie with peanut butter filling sandwiches. Or chocolate cookie, peanut butter filling sandwiches. So I wanted to mix it up and not do peanut butter balls this year. Use paper instead of bag? I don't know if I have paper big enough. I don't know. This seems to be working fine. I'll stick with this. Nope, I will not be cooking with the microwave. I will be cooking over my lap with a heat gun. Which is like a blow dryer times 10. I don't even know how much more I need. I'll just stop with this particular graham cracker and just start mixing. I'll see if I need any more. There should be plenty. Oh, this smells so good. It's butter, powdered sugar, and graham crackers. You know what I want to make? Peanut butter Rice Krispie treats with chocolate topping. It's like a Rice Krispie treat Reeses. As you guys can see, I'm a big peanut butter and chocolate lover. I think it's the best combination ever. Anna made me a Reese's cake for my birthday like 4 years ago, and it was unbelievable. Then she tried to make me a Reese's cake this past time, and it sucked. Well, actually, that was 2 times ago. Then this past time, it was like an 8.5, but the first one was a 10. However, her friend helped her make it, and her friend is an excellent cook. She bakes all the time, so I have a feeling her friend is what led to such success her first outing. But she claims that her friend did very little, and that it was all her. So I don't know what to believe. I've yet to see her repeat that performance without help. I'm switching hands. This is hard work. let you guys get in here. Let me get this out of here. Left hand. I've got to learn to stir with my left hand. My right hand needs a rest. It's so weird using my left hand for stuff, though. So you exercise and come home and make cookies? You could say that. I exercised at home, too, though. I haven't left my room, except to go fetch the ingredients. So I cook in my room, exercise in my room, build robots in my room. I sleep in my room. I make all my money in my room. I do all my shopping in my room. This is my command center. My goal is to never leave this room, but that's a hard feat. I gotta get a bathroom in here. I want to have an office chair that doubles as a toilet. I'm still working on the engineering of that. But I can make it happen. Also, I want a shower in here, but that's gonna be tricky to pull off. I think it's doable, though. That's like the dream, man. Netflix and chill, sitting in your office chair while taking a shower and talking on the phone? Good grief. That's the life. That's the worst part about showers. You have to stand up and walk to them. I just wish showers would walk to you, you know? I should be able to sit and relax while the shower cascades over my body. I shouldn't have to stand and walk, then stand some more. Can you imagine the comfort of sitting in an office chair in a reclined position with your feet kicked up while being showered? I would take showers all day long. You could take green showers if you developed a system that used a solar-powered pump to power the shower and a water filtration system to enable you to shower with the same water over and over. You could shower all day without any guilt. It'd be totally green. What about when you marry Anna? She can sit on my lap and we'll take naked showers together. But we'll have to shut the stream off for that. Wait, that would be way too naughty. What am I talking about? She may not take naked showers on me. Whether she's my wife or not, I'm still gonna be innocent and behaved. And when we make love, it's gonna be with a sheet between us so we can't see each other, which would be too naughty. And only for procreation. Will you taste it again? You want me to taste this? Very well. It's really good. Poor Anna. Why would it be poor Anna? Just because she's with a very innocent, pure, incorruptible-minded person? A wholesome gentleman and scholar? Someone that loves her for her personality and not her looks? Someone that's as deep as the ocean, inside and out? A philosopher, an inventor, a philanthropist, a visionary, a poet, I think Anna is a lucky girl. Not to mention I'm a world-class baker. Get rid of the sheet. That sounds much too naughty. If you got rid of the sheet, then you could see each other. And that could lead to naughty thoughts. Okay, I gotta try this again. It was that good. I got a taste for it now. I'm about to shove my face in this bowl and eat it like a dog eats dog food. That's what I feel like doing. Oh! Holy shnikes! That is the bomb! Bomb diggity! Wow, I'm in heaven right now. That's so good. So that's the peanut butter filling, and it's done. I need a drink of water after that. What is next? It has nothing to do with luck, Sports Barcast. I had to win Anna. Staying with Anna has been the challenge of a lifetime. I had to woo her. I had to romance her. I had to console her. I had to bargain with her. There's no luck involved. Well, I would say luck in the finding, but not luck in the keeping. So she wasn't easy to find. She would not be easy to replace. She checks off all the boxes I like to check off. But, landing her like a prize game hunter lands a deer was not easy. And maintaining her was not easy. Where do you two meet? In church camp? Alright, so now we need more chocolate. Way more chocolate. And we don't have more chocolate with us. I have to go upstairs and get more. Who would have thought we'd need more? Alright. There's nothing to do on the moon. No nightclubs. The first thing I'd do if I went to the moon is open a nightclub. That way all the hot astronaut chicks can entertain that guy who thinks the moon's too boring. Then maybe he'll go. Okay. So, we need way more chocolate. Have you been in a nightclub? No. Why would I go to that den of heathens? All that hip thrusting can't be innocent. They warned me about places like that. I know what goes on around there, and it is not pretty. Bunch of filthy heathens. Topless barmaids? That makes me sick. If it were up to me, all women would wear snowsuits. Even in the summer. And ski masks. Lots of crunch bars. It's gonna be some crunchy. Actually, that works out. Crunchy, chocolatey goodness. Peanut buttery. Yeah, the crunchiness is definitely welcome in what I'm making. What's up, Alkaline Knight? I'm making Reese's peanut butter and cookie sandwiches as Christmas gifts because baked Christmas gifts are very thoughtful and they're the perfect gift because even people with a lot of money can't have that unless they have their own personal chef that bakes them stuff all the time. But it works even for the person that has everything. And on top of that, it is very inexpensive. So I save a lot of money by not buying gifts and just making the gifts. You want to cook women in the summer? They wouldn't get cooked, they'd just be hot. They'd sweat. A little sweat never hurt anyone. Wow, 18 cookies. We're gonna need a buttload of chocolate. So that you're not tempted to masturbate? Well, I wouldn't be tempted to masturbate. I'm not a savage animal. But I might have an impure thought if the woman's not dressed in a snowsuit. Overheating kills people? Well, they could put ice cubes down their shirt. You know, just because it's summertime and the women are wearing ski suits doesn't mean they should be overheating. If they just stay in the house where the air conditioning is, they'll be fine. They can just stay in the house and make sandwiches. That is not true. I've seen animals masturbate. No, you need to put ice cubes down your shirt so that I will not have impure thoughts. That's the least you can do. To show your support for a true gentleman and scholar, a leader of men, a great example for the children. You should be supporting the purity of his mind. A true man. A Prince Charming embodied. The real Prince Charming. Women can go outside as long as they're wearing a snowsuit. So that men can keep their thoughts pure. Thanks for a follow. High wind. A chimpanzee using a frog as a fleshlight? Is that a thing? I don't think PETA would be too happy if I had a fleshlight frog. Animals that fap make me sick. They should all be put to death. You're a girl. You don't get to put anything down a man's pants in your life. That's improper. Yeah, I think Muslims are really onto something. I wish we'd listen to them. The burqa idea was genius. Burqas should be legally enforced in the United States and all countries. Women would only need like 2 outfits then. That'd save a lot of money with all these trips to the mall women would be doing. Such a waste. That money could go to feeding kids in Africa. If all women wore burqas, we might solve world hunger. Let's see. I really feel... Alright, wait. There we go. Okay, they're gonna crack. Just takes a little bit of muscle here. Yeah! By the power of Thor. By the power of Grayskull. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ah! What's up, Silver Slugs? What the heck just fell? Oh, my stirring cup. Everything's gonna fall with all this vibration. Are you telling me I didn't break anything? All that chopping? Oh, hell no. I'm about to lose it. Alright, that's the key. You gotta get them on their flat end and then use a steak knife. That will cut it. The spoon just wasn't cutting it, man. I think girls should be ashamed of their bodies, because their bodies are capable of causing men to have impure thoughts. They should hide them at all costs. Their body's like a crime scene. It's like a filthy entrapment. It's an assault on the senses of a man. Has no place in society. Uh-oh. We're losing chocolate, folks. That one just shot out onto my bed. I'm probably gonna eat it in my sleep. Uh-oh, that shot out. Dang it! I think we'll be good now. This paper towel will block everything, I bet. This is hard work. These people better like it, because I worked hard to make it. These are going to be the chocolate chips, which will make the cookies more chocolatey. We didn't use cocoa powder, because we didn't have it. Instead we used melted chocolate, but because that has like 30% less cocoa content, it won't taste chocolatey enough. But by adding a bunch of big chocolate chips into the chocolate cookies, that will give infusions of extremely chocolatey pockets, which will make the overall cookie experience be a lot more chocolatey. And it won't affect the adhesion of the cookie with the gluten and the proteins binding everything, because these will be separate pockets that the dough will form around, not through. So the key to substituting cocoa powder with chocolate is to not mix the chocolate into the dough, but rather mix large intact chocolate chunks into the dough, which will not affect the chemical properties of the dough during the baking process. Just like chocolate chip cookies don't get affected by the chocolate chips. Hey, what's up, Vibe Carissa? Let's get this spoon out of the way. You're right in my way, you dumb spoon. That's how I'm going to talk to my kids. You're right in the way, you dumb kid. And they're going to go crying. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be a nice dad. Unless if I have a daughter, I'm going to make her wear a snowsuit at all times. Including the summertime. She'll hate me. But Daddy, all the other girls are wearing short shorts. That's because their parents are a bunch of filthy heathen idiots. Chopping up a bunch of filthy heathen chocolates. Making chocolate chips. I think a father is capable of having impure thoughts about his daughter. Although I've never had a daughter, so I have no idea. It's just theoretical. But I will definitely say that other guys would. So the snowsuit would be to prevent any chance of that happening with me. Impure thoughts are not very discriminatory over who it is. It's just a reaction to stimulus. If you took a photograph of like a oiled down woman's chest and you looked at it, not showing the face, and she's got a great set of breasts. I've never seen that before, but in theory you would have an impure thought, right? Well, if you uncovered the face and it turns out to be your daughter, your mother, your aunt, you wouldn't be like, oh, never mind, that wasn't hot. You would still think it was hot. You don't really get to pick what's attractive. Yeah. I think God wants people to wear snowsuits. Originally, everybody was naked in paradise. After original sin, Adam and Eve immediately cover themselves with snowsuits. Made of leaves. They knew their bodies were bad and naughty. Everybody wants to be in denial about it now, but we all know. Women especially. Nobody's fooled when you wear a short skirt. We all know you're just being a seductress. Always fooled by those low crop tops. We all know what kind of attention you're drawing on purpose. Causing impure thoughts on purpose. Casey Tron. Don't act innocent. Adam and Eve were naked because they hadn't yet any knowledge of sin. They didn't eat from the tree of good knowledge of good and evil. Once Eve had to go and eat that daggone apple, she ruined everything. We could have all been in paradise right now. But Eve was such a fatty, couldn't keep her hands off the apple. I should smack Eve right in the face. She ruined everything. If I ever invent a time machine after I'm done with the robot, I'm gonna go back in time and smack Eve right in the face. And then I'm gonna immediately zoom back forward in time. And all she'll know is her face stings really bad right as she's taking a bite of the apple. She'll be like, ow! Something bit me. And it was my hand smacking her right in the face. That's true. Adam is going to get a smack in the face as well. Don't worry. I'll treat them equally. I could have been naked right now if it weren't for them. Now I got to deal with these clothes weighing me down my whole life. And it would even be allowed on Twitch. Nobody would even know I'm naked. Clothes would never have been invented. Ooh, this is hard work, man. I'm getting like a callus on my palm from this. Oh. These people better enjoy this. Putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it. Blood, sweat, tears, and dandruff. I always add some dandruff. Helps the batter to bind a little better. It's a protein. Helps a synthesis of the dough during the baking process. What's up, Pirate Pete? Oh, this is actually a pectoral workout. I'm incorporating some of my larger muscle groups to make the work of my wrist and forearms a little less. Using like butterfly curl type moves with my chest for the chopping. This is even harder than chopping up the bones of my victims. Of course my dad couldn't just buy chocolate chips. That would be way too easy. I always have to deal with candy. Makes it so much harder. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. I don't know. I have a food processor, but I don't really want like a fine powder. I'm going for chocolate chip size, so we're getting there, though. We're getting there. It just takes some patience. I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I mean, I am trying to lose weight. Well, actually, no, I'm not. You know, I think I'm at my target weight right now, to be honest. Maybe I could lose 1 more pound, but like, I'm looking pretty thin now. Like, healthy thin. So that's a tangent. What my point was is this is good exercise. One thing I've learned is it's good to always look at the positive side of things. I shouldn't complain. I should just be thankful for the exercise. It's going to make my hands all the stronger. The better for choking people. For pleasure and fun. Wait, did I just say that? Never mind. You didn't hear that. I would never choke anyone. I'm not a psychopath. You heard nothing. They're looking pretty good. I'm just cutting down now the biggest chunks I find, cutting them in half. But we're about there now. I'll just be able to mix this right into my chocolate cookie batter.